I heard about something the other day that made me feel rather bad. I dropped the I-76 of the Imperial Japanese Navy Trans-Pacific submarine down into the mouth of the Columbia River, dead duck. And it went down with a resounding furor. And that was that. I never thought about it again, particularly, except to get mad at all the admirals I had to make reports to because of this thing. This was one out of 79 separate actions that I had to do with, and it had no significance. But the other day, I was kind of tired, and my dad suddenly sprung on me the fact that my submarine had been causing a tremendous amount of difficulty in the mouth of the Columbia River. And thought about this thing for years. Of course, it's all shot to ribbons, this thing. It's got jagged steel sticking out at all ends and angles, and it's a big submarine. It's I don't know, about the size of the first narwhal that we built. And the fishermen coming in there and fishing are dragging their nets around in that area, and it's just tearing their nets to ribbons. They've even hired a civilian contractor to try to blow the thing up and get it the devil out of there. And has evidently been raising hob with post-war fishing here for more years than I'd care to count. All right. The moment I heard about this, I felt contrite. I like fishermen, a friend's mine. And the next thing you know, I was asking my father for the address of the Fishermen's Association up there to write him a letter of apology.
I was the same way, really, probably the first 2 years after the war. And all of a sudden, one night, I ran an engram something or other, and I got to laughing. And I thought of all the funny things that happened during the war. We had telephone circuits stretched all over the ship during battle quarters. And we had been patrolling back and forth, waiting for the goddamn submarine to come up once more so we could slam it just once more, see? And we went back and forth, and it was an awfully, awfully rough sea. And every time I would turn across that trough, why, this Corvette would roll about 40 degrees, see, and she'd just beam in. And I'd bring her back in, and I'd speed her up and chase her down, and she'd pitch, and she'd buck, and she'd bury her nose, and gunnels awash, see? And then I'd turn her around again across that trough, and she'd go 40 degrees over once more.
Had something of this character happen to me one time. I had the officers of 6 other ships in my squadron come aboard, and only one of them stood alongside of me, and the other 5 were trying to convince me that if I kept this up, I was going to get everybody killed. I said, kept what up? They keep attacking these submarines. I said, what are we supposed to be doing, gentlemen? And they said, well, every time a submarine shows up, you needn't signal attack. Stupid, you're going to get somebody hurt. I proved to him tactically that if you did not suddenly attack a submarine, and if you did retire behind the convoy every time one showed up, you're going to get yourself killed for sure. For sure. This was not in their level of agreement. They never did get it.